Yeah, it's funny because we were saying how it's kind of weird how we drive to Syracuse now and there's not that element of surprise, like, oh, is there going to be a hellfest this year, you know? Like if it's actually going to happen or not. So,
Yeah.
so it's cool they got the shit together and they're able to do it, and like, the city of Syracuse and whatever, where it was last year, Auburn or something, actually willing to put up with the shit and stuff. So we were stoked on it. It's come a long way. And as far as us, I don't know. I guess for a lot of us, it's hard to believe that we're playing as one of the main bands on the main stage now. So it's exciting for us for sure.
I talked to some kids from Australia today. They were really psyched on. They wanted us to come play there, and I was like, whatever, man. You guys already got a throwdown from there. You know what I mean? Like, we're not doing shit until you guys kick them out or whatever.
Totally.
But no, we actually challenged the throwdown from Australia to a match, didn't we? We're gonna play together.
We're gonna
See who
play some
wins.
shows with them, and afterwards we're gonna have a kangaroo rodeo, and then a throwdown hoedown kind of. So
sick.
there's gonna be some croc tossing, and
Koala battling.
some koala battles, and it's gonna be pretty sick. But we're ready, I think, and we're gonna show them what we got from the States.
Yeah, show him who's boss. Definitely Ugandan hardcore was representing today. You notice that? And Bolivian. Peruvian.
There was what the fuck are you talking about? It was cool. I mean, the past couple of years, we've run into a lot of kids from all over the world, and like Keith was saying, it's cool seeing the Australian and the New Zealand kids here because we are going to head out there pretty soon. And even when we play shows in California, there's a group of Japanese kids that come out, and we'll just hit up shows
play
once
bass.
in a while.
They play bass and drums in our band.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Who's the other one?
Yeah, one of them's
real weird.
One of them's Dom, and then this guy Ken, and then
Yeah, I come out to the shows to support this band.
so it's pretty cool meeting new people from other countries.
To thank you to the kids that are watching this and whatever that were watching us when we played. That was seriously some inspirational shit. We were fucking really, really stoked.
Yeah, for this to be like a hardcore show, it's just insane. Like this is more like a rock show, or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's
for real.
all hardcore kids, and everyone's just doing the hardcore shit. It's awesome.
Definitely. It's just a great vibe, and it gets better every year, which is just amazing to us because the first year was fucking phenomenal.
You're not going to see kids out there sing-alongs like that at a different kind of show. It's only at these a fest like this or something. It's pretty positive.
I've been in the band for the least amount of time, and so it's kind of neat to play stuff like this because I'm playing as a member, but I'm also playing as a fan. So as I'm watching and listening to all this that's going on, it's really amazing. It's like an overwhelming feeling just to see my friend's band and to see my own band and to see a band that I love so much to do so well. So I'm stoked.
And other Japanese fans.
And other Japanese fans like me.
Are there any other bands that have this many
Asian dudes in the band?
Shake
I don't
Kinda
know.
weird.
I think we've
Some
got.
sort of phenomenon. I think we got that on lockdown.
Yeah, I think we have 40%. We're 40% Asian in the band, so I think we're holding it down pretty well.
Too bad we
Sworn
can't-
Enemies got 20%. Yeah,
It's definitely.
Yeah.
Undying is 20%.
Undying.
yeah.
I think we're good.
Technically, we're 20% too, though.
Shh, no, you guys.
We're only
Yeah.
halfies.
What are you gonna do
Stop
though?
talking
You know.
about Asian.
Let me get my wrestling chair. Hold on. I'll show you how Bret Hart hit me with it.
I want to welcome everybody. We're here with the legendary Jerry Only from the Misfits. And I want to ask you what you thought of this year's Hellfest.
The Hellfest is probably one of the best festivals I've ever been at. We've been to some really big ones in Europe, but this is very well organized. The kids are really great, and I talked to all the cops in the area, and they're all real psyched about working this show. They say that this is the most well-behaved show, and I think that's real important that the kids can come and have a really good time and go off and do their moshing and all their hardcore stuff, and it's cool by the community. And I mean, really, that's what you need to get through is the cooperation of everybody involved. And I told the cops, I said, they're a bunch of good kids. They're probably the smart 10% of the world are here. They may not look it, but they definitely are. They're very well advanced. They're all internet kids, and they know their way around the world. And it's a real pleasure to come here and see all the music that we started back in the day evolve into something as big as this. So I'm real happy with it.
Cool.
That's one of the things I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I even got my hate breed shirt, but I tore it like Hulk Hogan lifting weights before, so.
Yeah, well, I wanted to ask you, just, as the Misfits up there with basically, it's like,
I got an all-star lineup.
yeah, it's like a blueprint of
And all my backup guys are in heaven now. So I mean, I lost Joey and I lost Dee Dee. They were supposed to come on tour with us, and
Right.
our last night's show was our first show since Dee Dee died, and it was really for him that we wanted to come out here because he started punk music the way the music went, which evolved into thrash and death metal and then into hardcore, and so I mean, Dee Dee really started this whole thing, and. To lose him and then to be able to come here and still play for the kids songs that he wrote 25 years ago, and they still mean something, really means a lot to me.
Yeah, awesome. So do you feel like, being like icons behind like punk rock and stuff with all these like really young, new wave, new generation of kids, you still feel like you guys are well received?
Oh, we were, you always worried about that a little bit because, as time gets on and you get older, the kids they think of you as being an older act. But I thought we had probably one of the best receptions here. And, I came for all 3 days because I got my son with me. He just turned 17 and got his license, so be careful on the road. And I got Robo's son with me, who's still 16, and he was in the pit just now for Sworn Enemy. And I was like, Vinny, man, watch yourself, So the thing is that these kids, they really like that I get in the crowd and I hang with them, and that I'm one of them. I mean, I'm 43 now, and I got another maybe 20 good years left to go. And it just seems to me that the music that we're doing today is timeless stuff, and it's a reason to live for me anyway, to keep the music going. And I'm probably the strongest I've ever been in my life, and I'm probably the most determined I've ever been. And it really, it keeps you young, being around young kids reinventing rock and roll over and over again.
Awesome. Well, I think that's the word to describe
That is the
it as
word.
Timeless.
Hellfest,
Thanks a lot to Jerry Only from the legendary Classic Misfits. We'll see you soon.
We'll see you next year. Hellfest, be there.
Hey, this is John from Lamb of God. I'm the bass player.
I'm Willie, guitar player.
I'm Mark. I play guitar as well.
Awesome. And you guys are here at Hellfest 2002.
You're damn right.
Is this your first festival, or
First Hellfest.
This is the first Hell Festival, but
how does this compare to other festivals?
it's definitely a lot bigger than some of the stuff. Well, that's actually not true, man. Milwaukee Metal Fest.
It's a lot more hardcore than what we're used to playing.
It's a lot more chill, man. There's people freaking out and having a good time, but like there aren't a whole lot of people fighting and being assholes.
Who are some bands you enjoyed playing with and seeing at this festival?
Throwdown.
18 Visions for
definitely
sure.
Throwdown, 18 Visions.
Martyr AD.
Martyr AD.
A little bit of the Cro-Mags, man.
Yeah, Cro-Mags took me
I
back.
played some good tunes tonight.
Hatebreed's coming up. Stoked about that.
Yeah, that'll be
Place
cool.
is gonna go sick.
We're actually a lot of times we feel like we're a little bit out of the loop because we wind up playing a lot of hardcore shows and a lot of like meeting a lot of hardcore bands, but that's not necessarily the scene we came out of. But
it's cool.
We love the scene.
Yeah.
It's just not
They
exactly
love us.
where we grew out of, but it's we'll take it and we like it. And
Yeah.
I love every time we play something like this, I learn a new dance step.
Yeah.
Today was the motorcycle, which is new to me. I didn't know that one.
I mean, I think that came straight from
motorcycle.
18 Visions.
From 18 Visions. Well, they were doing it while we were playing.
Oh
I thought
yeah,
that was
man.
great.
Yeah, the Amazing Bitches do that all the time.
How do you think the crowd reacted to you guys?
They were nuts. It was awesome. It was-
I'm broke, man. I can't afford contacts, so I had to play blind. I couldn't.
well,
really
you could tell by the dust because
True.
like
You can tell by the dust.
as soon as we'd hit breakdown parts, everybody would go apeshit and like the dust would just start flying around and everyone would put their dust masks on and put their bandanas on. It looked like
Yeah,
a
those
bunch
kids
of,
were prepared,
bunch
man.
of
I
gangsters.
know,
They
man.
didn't know
All
a little
the,
bit of dust
I
fucked
like
them
the whole bandana
It added an
bandit
eerie
thing, man.
feel to the thing.
Bunch of bandits. That's how I see it.
Hardcore bandits.
Hardcore bandits, man, getting down.
Thanks to all the hardcore kids that come out and support us
Yeah,
and hanging out with the metal kids.
Now,
and
fuck this guy.
everybody coming together and
You're late, you miss out, man. Sit in the corner, man.
Yeah, man.
Should we ask him about the Fun Boys?
Yeah.
about Fun Boys.
He has an interesting
Come
story.
here.
about the
This is
Fun
our
Boys.
drummer, Chris Adler.
Alright.
You remember that night
Remember that one night?
with the tape?
The party tape.
The party
The
tape.
party
Oh,
tape.
man.
That was cool.
I kind of swore I wouldn't say anything about the party tape.
There was a hot tub
We'll do the tape
involved
then.
and a whole lot of fun.
I was only a witness.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
I'm Rick. I play bass.
Yo, I'm Jorge, vocals. My name's Eric. I play the drums.
And Anthony's right here.
I hate this, man. The party pooper.
Yeah, right.
Nah, I don't.
Who are you, man?
I'm nobody.
He's nobody. He's on guitar. And we got another guitar, but he's missing. He's out with some girl or some shit.
Hellfest was hot. It was good. It was the first time we played here. We had a good reaction from the crowd. It's been a while for us, but you know, we're still coming back. We're coming back strong. And you know, things take time, but you know, good things come to those who wait. And you know, hopefully we're coming back next year, you know, to hit it up again. Maybe things will, you know, look up, and things are starting to look up, you know, and it looks good. Everything looks good with us. You know, like I said, we had a good time and shit, and you know, hopefully there's many more. Right, Jorge?
Yeah.
Yeah. We played Dynamo. We played Dynamo out in Holland.
Milwaukee
The Metal Fest, the Milwaukee Metal Fest. You know, and
that SOU thing, that fucking
the SOU benefit, which is SOU, which is a. Here's the other one.
Shit already. What do you want to know?
Here's the vampire. But we're here. There's some kids that came down from Mexico to see us play, you know, which is pretty cool. And we've done, you know, you got all walks and races and all types and all sizes. And here, Jorge.
we got another record coming out. Hopefully, if the label doesn't turn chicken shit, and it'll be called Brutality. And I don't know, maybe the next Hellfest will be here again, and not so trash, but we'll be here.
I gotta say one thing is that we've been doing this from the 80s and we're in 2000 and we're still doing it despite record companies and anyone else, what people gotta say. We're still around, doing it for the kids.
Hey, Patrick, you want to say something? Come over here.
What's up, everybody? Introduce yourselves.
Brandon, and I sing. I'm Brian, I play guitar.
I'm Molly, I play keyboards.
I'm Mick, I play Fleet and Bleedin', aka bass.
I'm Debo, I play the Drizzums.
Scott, guitar. So are you guys excited about Hellfest? There's a lot of metal, thrash, mosh, pit skanking going on this weekend. Who are you guys excited to see this weekend?
Burnt by the Sun, Ringworm, Marauder.
Ringworm's tough Marauder choice.
How about you, Molly?
I was stoked to see Killswitch and God forbid bands like that.
I just wish DRI was playing. Some more thrash, possibly Darkest Hour, maybe Slayer. Other than that, oh, and I love Ringworm.
He looks a lot like Glenn Danzig today.
Yeah, definitely amped on Ringworm, Hatebreed, Lamb of God. Killswitch and Gade played a phenomenal set. A lot of good bands this weekend. A lot of good bands.
Himsa, Avenged Sevenfold, just basically all our friends' bands. Yeah. So you guys are like super hot and stuff.
So hot, bro.
Come on, dude.
Look at this.
Okay. Now I know that tons of dudes here totally want to make out with you today, and they want to know the secret behind your hair.
Secret behind my hair. Use a little bit of Murray's for the front. Then for this back area, use even like a lower amount of Murray's, and you spray the aerosol hairspray in your hand. You mix it all together, you put it through, and it stands up, and even in this fucked up humidity, it stands up to the test. So that's the key. So all you guys that want to have this hair in this eye, then you need to do that combo. Don't try to break up fights or you'll get this eye. The West Coast totally represented this year at Hellfest, which is something that hasn't been done in the past. We've had a couple bands play in the past, but this year, you know, we had As Hope Dies, Taken, Avenged Sevenfold, us, 18 Visions, Throwdown, Himsa, I said Taken, Terror. That's, you know, it's a good representation of like what's out in the West Coast and what people on the East Coast and everywhere else, you know, they kind of look past. They kind of don't think the West Coast is on the map. But all those bands represented here and represented pretty fucking good.
Hellfest 2002. It's very nice out. Like 70 degrees, boys?
Hi, I'm Dave. I play drums for Burnt by the Sun. And this is John. You can say that.
I'm John.
And I'm Teddy. Mike, you can have the mic.
We're not talking. There's 2 mics.
Well, I've been in other bands that have played Hellfest throughout the years. They've generally gotten better and better. This is the second year in a row that Burnt by the Sun's played Hellfest. This year, I think, was definitely better than last year, just in terms of, ventilation. The sound was, not great, but it was definitely better, I think, than last year as well. Bigger turnout, more people overall, definitely more organized. Probably the only festival I've ever been to where the bands have gone on within 5 or 10 minutes of when they're actually supposed to go on, like every single band. And I heard that was the case yesterday too, so that's pretty impressive. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Whitty?
Yes, I would.
No, it was pretty cool. We met some guys from Australia that came up. They knew Dave from the Italian band that was next to us. It was pretty cool having different people from different places.
Most of the time, even if I'm looking right at the crowd, I'm kind of more or less zoned out, kind of in my own little world. But this year definitely seemed to be a little more energetic than last year. I think more people were familiar with our stuff, especially the newer stuff. There were a couple parts actually during the set where I was kind of looking out and just kind of thinking, oh my God, what I do here? These are just like bodies and people. There's bodies everywhere, kind of that sort of thing. A dust cloud just sort of going up and that sort of thing. And yeah, there was a lot going on there. It cleared out pretty good. So it was fun, as long as I didn't see anybody get hurt, and that's important, man. You don't want people getting hurt to your music, People going off and just having a good time, man. If you've never been to Hellfest and you're a fan of heavy or extreme music, come out. Even if you have to buy a plane ticket or something, make the time, because it's worth it. It's getting better and better every year. They're getting better bands. It's getting more and more organized. People are having a lot of fun, and it's worth it, man. From what I can foresee here, it's only going to get better and better.
Excellent time.
As Bones would say, it's fun for the whole family.
Yes. All right. Is that it, guys? That's it, I guess.
We are the Hope Conspiracy.
I'm Jonas. Hi.
Aaron.
Jared.
I think it was a pretty kick-ass gig.
Sweet gig, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally sweet
Compared
gig.
to other years, I wasn't here last year, but 2 years ago was a clusterfuck. This year seemed to run. Oh, you can't curse? Is that a fuck up? I'm sorry.
Say what you want to say.
Yeah, it went a lot better this year. Jonas?
As far as the crowd reaction and all that crap that you want to know about, I'd say we definitely did much better this year because we were a very new band when we played it 2 years ago, and this year we're not a new band. We're 2 years older, so there. And
Yeah,
it
we
was
got
awesome.
to play. We got to play on the main stage.
Yeah, it was very awesome. We played on the main stage.
Yeah,
and that was awesome.
big time. What do you think?
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Although it was kind of hard to hear, like in between songs, because there was another band playing behind us, which kind of fucked up.
They got it worse than we did. They were really quiet.
Yeah, they have quiet parts, so it must really suck for them. But yeah, for us though, like in between songs, like I was just kind of confused, I guess. I haven't slept much either though, so it might be that.
We played with the Taliban. I mean the Caliban.
They're from Europe somewhere.
They're Euros, and I like Euros. Yeah.
Knives Out.
That's cool.
Played with Knives
And
Out.
was
Knives Out.
Himza was
Awesome.
cool.
Himza.
American Nightmare set was unforgettable.
Very.
Due to the bouncer faux barricade. It was kind of bullshit, but it was funny how it worked out.
Yeah, in a funny way.
Stretch Armstrong was good today.
Oh yeah, Stretch Armstrong was great. No, I slept a half hour last night, so I'm gonna get sleep. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
We're hoping that one of us will be awake enough to drive home.
Yeah.
And if not, then whatever. Won't see you next time.
So it was a pretty sweet interview, huh? Cool.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
I got some action
See ya.
figures at home.
All right.
What?
Bye.
Hey everybody, we're chilling here with Nemesis from Syracuse, New York. They just got done playing an awesome first show here at Hellfest 2002. We're going to see what they thought about it. Everybody introduce yourselves.
I'm Carl, I'm the vocalist.
Corey.
I'm Darian. I'm Ian.
And I'm Eric.
Okay,
And you're Mike.
I'm Mike. Last year, if anyone was around, Earth Crisis played their last and final show at Hellfest 2001. It was a really awesome event. And now to be back here this year with the new band coming out with kind of a new style. You guys put on an awesome show and everyone is super psyched. Just wondering like how you guys feel about the new band and what you guys got going on, what you're planning.
Yeah, thanks to everyone who went off when we played. That was awesome. This is only our third show too. And so far, basically, we've put together like 7 songs, and we put 3 songs up on the internet, so kids can check them out. Yeah. And a lot of people started listening to them like a couple months ago, and then when Hellfest site, put a link up to ours, it made it jump even higher. So a lot of kids actually knew our material, even though we don't have a record out yet. So it made the show really good.
Yeah, it was an awesome response. What do you guys think is the biggest difference in what sets Nemesis apart from Earth Crisis?
Earth Crisis and Nemesis are different in mainly like the way the lyrics are written and what they're about. I think musically, Nemesis isn't that much of a departure from what we're doing in like latter-day Earth Crisis with like Slither and Last of the Sane. We're writing music in a similar style to what we are now. I guess the big change is it's like I feel as though, I said everything as well as I could as far as like getting a vegan straight edge message out there with Earth Crisis. It's like I think we pretty much accomplished our goal, in over a decade of touring and recording, and we put out like 10 CDs. And this band is more about just like personal things with the words that I'm writing. And basically we put it together to have fun, with, just playing music and just to kind of like have a good time.
Awesome.
To be honest.
Awesome. Well, good luck.
And thanks for doing our artwork, Mike.
Aww. Anytime. Okay, welcome back everybody. We're here hanging out with the guys from Autumn to Ashes from Long Island. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Ben. I sing it. That's right.
He sings.
I'm Brian. I don't do anything.
What do you do?
I play around a lot. That's about it.
He's very mysterious.
I'm very melodious. Melodious.
Melodious. This is your second year at Hellfest, and since last year, obviously a big difference in the response, and you guys have been working really hard all year. How do you guys feel about your response this year, and how do you feel about Hellfest in general?
Hellfest is a good time. It's always fun. You see all our friends, hang out. Response was amazing. Can't beat it. Yeah, definitely.
I liked it. It was nice. But it's dirty here, which you're going to run into in these things,
Actually, let's talk about, all the bands are talking about things they love about Hellfest. Let's talk about some things that aren't so cool about Hellfest. Like, maybe like the fact that it's hot as hell.
It's hot. It's dirty.
Lots of bugs. Look at this guy. He went halfway through this thing. Come on now, get in here. I gotta go to the bathroom.
The bathrooms are another problem here at Hellfest, actually.
Actually, I found it wasn't too bad. I went to the bathroom before and I had a pleasant experience. Yeah.
I blew up that place at about 10 o'clock this morning, and it hasn't been nice since.
I've set it off a few times, but I've also been known to take a dump in CBGBs and not really care.
Oh my God. Only guy ever I know. That's great.
By the time you see this, I'll have a new haircut probably. And I think I'm going to be sporting a beard from now on.
I might have more hair than I do now because I'm going to try Avacor when I go home. So hopefully some hair grows back and I look better. So
you guys are totally a band that chicks really dig for sure, right?
Well, some of us more than others. I am not one of those guys.
Come on, dude, you're totally hot.
Thank you.
I am one of those guys.
Yeah.
And I don't like chicks. I like men and men only. Preferably overweight men. Yeah.
There's a lot of homoerotic stuff going on over here with these guys.
That's what happens when you're on tour all the time.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Hellfest 2002. I'm Mike Ski. We're looking for Every Time I Die from Buffalo, New York. I heard they're in the bathroom. Let's go find out what's going on with them, if they had a good time playing today. What's up, bros? What's up, everybody? Oh boy. I think this could possibly be them. Oh, Jesus. Hey, dudes, what's going on? Everybody wants to introduce yourselves?
I'm Keith. I'm Rat Boy. I'm Steve.
Jordan, rhythm and lead guitar.
It's Every Time I Die from Buffalo, New York. So tell everybody what you thought of Hellfest 2002 today.
It was awe-inspiring. This is our third year performing at Hellfest, but coincidentally, we've been performing Hellfest the play for about 6 or 7 years at high schools throughout the country. We're really happy to be a part of this again, and we hope we can do it next year.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for having us, and we'll see ya. Okay, take care, guys.
Take care, everybody.
See ya. Sweet Jesus.
I'm Bill. I play drums.
Aaron T. Knuckles. I sing for Death Threat.
Steve Teo. I play bass.
Wes, guitar.
This is our first time playing here. It was nuts. I mean, kids are coming up and saying this is probably one of our best sets ever, so I think it was amazing. We saw kids from Canada that have come seen us before, kids from Europe that we met, kids from all over the U.S., so I'd say all in all it's been a pretty amazing show. There's actually a lot of bands that I know myself I wanted to see. I know a few for me was Ringworm, The Promise, Terror, but we missed them. They played yesterday. Yeah, Dead Wrong. Yeah, American Nightmare. Cro-Mags, as always. You know, Marauder. Actually, I was really psyched about Marauder. Definitely.
We're here at Hellfest, Syracuse, New York, 2002. We just played our set. 3,000 smiling kids going crazy, having a good time. Definitely the biggest crowd we've ever played to and one of the funnest shows we've ever played. We've been on tour for the last 2 weeks with Good Riddance and Strike Anywhere. Tour ends today and we're going home. Take care.
What's going down? We're 18 Visions from Orange County, California. I'm James and I rock the mic.
I'm Mick and I play bass.
I'm Ken. I play the buckets.
I'm Keith. I play guitar.
This is actually our 4th year playing Hellfest. First year was at the Lost Horizon, and that was kind of a mess. And this is our 4th year. Yeah, we were a 4-piece back then, minus Keith. This is our 4th year. It's been a lot of fun, minus the dirt and dust and poor sound quality. But had a good time hanging out, and yeah.
I think every year's been kind of different because, like, the first year, no one had any idea who we were, and so it was kind of like an introduction thing. Second year, still kind of like that realm. Third year, getting to know us, and this year has been really good. Like, you know, if kids finally know who we are, we had a good response, and like just setting up, there was a bunch of people just waiting for us to play, which was awesome. Knowing that.
Don't get that too much. So.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Well, this band is a 4-piece again, and it's funny because the last time this was a 4-piece, I was on the other side in the crowd watching the band, completely amazed. I've always loved this band from the very get-go since it was just starting out in Orange County, and now I'm like the guy that's playing guitar and stuff, and me and Ken have been doing predominantly most of the writing and stuff like that, and it's pretty cool. The whole from 5 to 4 thing was a totally mutual deal with Brandon, and it worked out really good for both of us, actually. And sure, yeah, Brandon is he sings for Bleeding Through, and that's kind of his main deal right now. And whatever, Bleeding Through is doing awesome, so we totally support him. We totally support that band. We'll probably end up on tour together in the next few months, so it's cool. It's totally cool.